With all our hearts, we pray and ask. God bless Anambra. God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood, every breath.
Knowledge is power and information is very liberating. And today the Eyewitness crew has the pleasure of having a short interview with the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Housing, Engineer Emeka Ezewanne. Thank you so much, sir, for having us in your office.
You're welcome.
Okay, good. We'll start our questions. Like we said, the whole idea of this program is to bring information to people who don't know what the Ministry of Housing does. So we'll start with the first simple question. What does the Ministry of Housing, what does it mean to the layman?
Once again, I welcome you to Ministry of Housing. I will be glad to tell you what guides our activity.
Okay.
The new Ministry of Housing, what guides our activity. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Chief Willie Obiano, told us very clearly that this is a legacy administration and we must be legacy bound. We must be legacy oriented in our activities, both in conception and in execution. Because if you look at the way the governor chooses his project, it is highly impactful. The order, very organized. He started by declaring state of emergency on security, because he knows that without security, nothing good is going to happen.
Absolutely.
Because you remember, there was a time that if you even do construction in another state, they will kidnap you in your site. The governor declared state of emergency and stabilized the state security-wise. Now you see hotels springing up everywhere. People are having massive investment in Anambra. And after stabilizing the security, while he's working, because it's a continuous thing, he has stabilized it, but he continued to service it, he continued to invest in it. And that's why he's winning accolades everywhere around the world. Now, he started the lighting, project. Why am I saying this? To tell you how he works.
And there's a sequence.
Started the lighting project. Of course, light is very important. It still, contribute to security. At the same time, improve on the general well-being of the people. Now, people can be able to trade 24 hours. There is nightlight back, in Anambra State, putting more money in the pockets of the Anambra. It's another legacy. Then the very important one is the community choose your project initiative. Wonderful, wonderful legacy project that all the states are copying it. The whole world is talking about it. It is iconic. Community, you choose your project, okay? Government will supervise it and make sure it's executed. The money will still revolve around the town, because around the community. Yes. So it's a win-win thing. You choose what you want, not choosing what should go to you from worker. So you know what you need. So you can see, and the whole lot of them. I will not go on. Why I'm saying this is, His Excellency is a very special leader. He tell you to do as I do. It's not just preaching. He's doing it. So all of us as commissioners, especially myself, I have complied 100% to this doctrine of legacy. In Ministry of Housing, of course, as the name implies, it has to do with houses, especially public houses. We look at public houses as our babies. We take care of them. And in order to drive that legacy home, our approach towards choice of project, and priority has drastically changed. Of course, apart from our routine, we are busy, you know, of course, a whole lot of ministries have one or two things going on, you know, relating to houses. In Ministry of Health, there are a whole lot of things going on. His Excellency has done a whole lot in Ministry of Health. The renovation of more than 20 general hospitals, construction of more than 63 primary health centers.
They have synergy with your ministry?
Of course, anything housing we supervise. Okay? And you know, fencing work around the hospital, upgrading of hospitals, multiple activity. In education, a whole lot of activity going on there. The school fencing project, the construction of you know, hostels in some selected schools around the state, a whole lot. So the same way, the same thing is happening around all the ministries, okay? Doing a whole lot of intervention because, of course, something like prison, for instance, most of the activities of the prison is supposed to be taken care of by the federal government. The governor still intervening in a whole lot of things. We're roofing the Kulaba prison now. The whole lot of intervention. There was an issue with the perimeter fence of the one in Oka. You know, government intervened. Action governor. Once you hear this, immediate intervention. And then, I would like to spend some time to talk about the very landmark legacy project that we are doing in the state. Which is number one, that comes up whenever I think about legacy is the International Conference Center.
Yeah, I knew that was, the foundation was laid, I think this year, it was this year,
It was
right?
flagged off?
Yes, it was flagged
this year.
off. Yes, tell us a bit about that.
Yeah. This is a project I always love to talk about.
Okay.
I feel very excited. You can see I'm smiling.
So you're going to have fun talking about this,
I feel
yes.
very excited to talk about it because it's a mega project. And that's the kind of project you see in Dubai. Very special one. I always tell people, I try to do an analogy of it, and try to paint a picture of what the project is all about.
So give us a capacity picture.
Now,
what are we expecting to see?
It's just like His Excellency is trying to roof a stadium. Okay. You're trying to roof a stadium. You know how a football field is. It's just like roofing a football field. And you're not only roofing a football field, but you are roofing it in such a way that you don't have any column in between them. So that you can have very free space. That, in fact, I tell people that if you finish roofing the International Conference Center and want to play football in it, you just remove the seats and put two posts. You're going to have a standard football field. It's massive.
As an engineer, how does that happen? That you can have.
That's why I said. This is a very complicated technicalities involved in it, and that's why we have very senior consultants. That's as I said. That's what you see in Dubai. You see some beams spanning almost, you know, 800 meters and stuff. And this building, when completed, is going to tower higher than most of the buildings in Oka. It's going to be like the height of a 10-story building.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be, I mean, you're going to see it from everywhere in Oka. The landscaping is out of this world. I know that when completed, you know, people are going to come there, you know, maybe to take wedding pictures and stuff, and you know, come there all the way from around Nigeria, even around the world, come and take a look at it.
How long do you think this project will be?
We are looking at within 12 months.
That's
cost winning, all things being equal, we are going to get it out.
This is
ICC.
Yes, ICC, International Conference Center of Oka.
Can you tell us the capacity of this very complex?
这个地方大概能有多少人？
将近能够容纳1万多人，然后停车位的话有将近可以停个4000辆车吧。
He said possibly we can get minimum 10,000 people, and 4,000 cars can park here. Yes.
Okay. When is this project expected to be completed?
这个地方什么时候交封？
如果一切都那个的话，顺利的话，在1年半吧。
He said if the drawings are completed and if the payment are on schedule, so we possibly will finish it within 12 months.
With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only